streaming live from Staten Island. People, it is cold. It's 27 degrees in New York on Staten Island. My name is Weston, host of YARDCHAT, guys. Thanks for joining me this morning, guys. It's very cold. It's 10:15 in the morning Eastern time, streaming live from Staten Island, guys. And we see what's going on in the media. President Trump going after, a lot of people from Somalia. You know what I mean? People, listen, man, it is what it is. But hear this now. Knowing me and the person who I am, and the person who always stand on fairness and righteousness. And if you're not on in those two categories, you are outside of my, because we're going to break it down this morning. And we have some issue that we're going to speak about, but hear this now. 99.1% in some area, Somalia is they off they're all Muslim. And I don't want to say, oh, your chat, blah, 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 blah. It's not about that. I'm making a point. I'm making a point. So we are 1 minute and 24 seconds in the live. Thank you for the one like, but we're going to wait for some people to come into the live this morning. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live this morning, guys. Welcome to the live. So we're going to wait for YouTube to tell the algorithm that your chat is live this morning, guys. Morning thoughts, morning thoughts. Let's get into the show, guys. Let's go. Come on, YouTube. Tell the people that your chat is on. Let's get back on the grind of things, guys. You know what I mean? We're going to get back to the grind. And listen. If you want to call in, check this out. We have a call-in number. If you want to call in, discuss your thoughts and your opinion, you can call in and share your thoughts live on your chat this morning, guys. We are live. We are live. How's everyone doing this morning, guys? Share your thoughts. When you come in, press like, share, and subscribe. Let's go, guys. Here we go. Wait for YouTube. Come on, people. Let's get into the live and talk about this Sumeria, this thing, what's going on over there. If you agree, what's going on. And we've seen a lot of content creators, saying a lot of things going there about how Sumeria is a good country. It's nice, blah, blah, blah. But listen, man. It's not everything glitter is gold. Sometimes the grass is not greener on the other side. Let me tell you something. When you have a nation that leaving their country to come to another country, is for a reason. And it's called opportunity, freedom. And we all know America gives the most freedom on this planet. America. But what I want to speak about this morning, guys, check this out now. We're going to speak facts. We're going to speak history. Because I tell you guys, when I come on here, I do not want to talk nonsense. I want to speak history and facts that back up what I'm saying. Okay? And if you check biblical history, which is a history of the world, of humankind, what took place, we know there's other books been written, we know a lot of people contribute to the human race in history because they document what they see and they record it on tablets, scrolls, whatever it is. Clay, tablet, whatever. But we got to go back. We got to go back. We have to go back with Jacob 12 sons. Right? Jacob had 12 sons. The tribe of Dan was one of the tribe of Israel, descended from Dan, Jacob, fifth son, known for their strength, military powers, and role of judge, but always for established idolatry, worship center, leading to other eventually disappearing They do a lot of what happened. They consider one of the lost tribe of Israel because what happened at one point, Dan was part of the 12th tribe, but due to his, I guess, his mindset and looking for power and greed, he left the tribe. So he considered what one of the 10 lost tribe of of Israel. But they went into idolatry and all type of other things. They move, they stroll away from a descendant of Jacob, Abraham, Isaac. They stray away from the true God and start worshiping idols. And now, hear this now. They have the highest rate when it come down to kids with special needs and things like that because of their bloodline. They also, as they say, they also at one point consider themselves Hebrews, but no more. They're completely a Muslim country, 99.1%. And that's almost the whole country. You have maybe 1% of people that live in that country. Maybe they are Christians or other, but they are not Muslim. So they are descending from the tribe of Dan. And Dan is a tribe that they left the 12th tribe of Israel from Jacob, the fifth son. So Dan is not part of the 12th tribe again because they left. They are the lost tribe because they left the true and living God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They left and start worshiping idols and start engaging other. That's why Somalia, they are very mixed race of people. Look how people look at that. Look at them. They are different. Hear this now. Found by Dan, the son of Jacob. So Dan is the fifth son from Jacob, and his tribe left the way of his forefathers, how they worship the true and living God. He left and worship idols. So Samaria is coming from that, also from that they descended. They worship idols. They don't worship the true living God no more. That's why Samaria is bad over there, guys. It's not as good as people think it is. Why you think they're leaving their country to come here? And when they come here, they practice their adultery ways. They like to worship objects, guys. Keeping it real. Biblical. We're speaking biblical. Hear this now. You understand? This how the Most High described Dan, the tribe of Dan, the people, what they represent. Because remember, they left the true and living God and start worshiping idols. So here this Jacob, the fifth son, was Dan. The first son born to Bilhah, Rachel, or Raquel, housemaid, who served as Jacob's concubine, making Dan a founder figure of the tribe of Dan, known for his cunning like a snake. That is describing the people of Dan. Because guess what? Why? Because they left the true and living God. They don't worship the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob no more. They start worshiping paid idols. idols. So that's what's going on with these people right now. The idols worshippers, and majority of that country, 99.1% are Muslim. I am not throwing stone. I'm just speaking facts and truth. Wherever they lay or lie, whatever if the shoe fit, wear it. If you don't force it. I keep it real. When you come to this platform, I keep it real and it's facts. I am telling you. And we see the turn in the world. There is a turn in the world when it comes down to spirituality, who people are worshiping. There are a lot of gods and there are a lot of different religion in the world. And not everyone serving the true and living God. Because according to the word of God, Dan left the tribe of Israel. He went into idolatry and spread his adultery outside the way of Christ and where Christ came and tell us how to live. Outside of that, you are outside of the order of God because they left the order of God to go worship idols. Dan tribe. And who's coming from that tribe? That they filtered to Eastern Asia. So all of those people over there on that side of the world, look what they worship. Look what they worship. They don't worship God. They worship idols. They worship statue, especially in Asia, the continent of Asia. So he's a very the people come from the tribe of Dan. They're very cunning, very slippery. And when you look at it now, hear this now. Hear this. They were once Hebrews, and hear this now. Jacob's name was chased to Israel. We're talking about the true Israel now. Hear this now. We're not talking about when people come together and say, okay, we're gonna form a bond, we're gonna form a treaty, and we're gonna call this the state of Israel, Tel Aviv, and say, no, 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 we're not talking about something happened 1948. We talking about way before that. You see how? Let me tell you something. What people don't understand when it come down to Bible history and reality is when you speak in Bible history. No one can confront it because everything is written and they scratch their head and say, wait a minute here. They're trying to prove that God do not exist. God's word is not true, but God's word is written and his word cannot come back voided. So if a person said that, and this been going on for thousands of years, his word is being fulfilled. Who are us to question God now? Only wicked people. Only wicked people who do not don't who want to confuse people and manipulate people and tell people there is no God. That's the enemy. Because guess what? When you leave and guess what happened, guys? Oh man, your enemy is not coming from outside. It's coming from the camp. Oh my God. I hope that didn't go over people's head. The enemy is not coming from outside of the camp. The enemy is in the camp already. See, hear this now. When the country want to invade you, and we all know everyone have nuclear in the war to press that button and destroy each other. There's no doubt about that. And China went on the record and said, listen, we could fire off the first shot, but there's not going to be you're not going to get to fire the second one. So that's telling you. And so now everyone in the world have that power. So now guess what's going to happen? One person going to come along. Oh man, one and see that's what I'm saying. The person who's going to come along is not going to be a foreigner. It's not going to be no one, oh my God, where it came from. It's going to be somebody like, wow, whoa, that's cool, man. That's nice, man. Right now, how everything's set up in the world, we don't understand. When the word of God said we got to look to Israel, we got to look at the real Israel, the Israel of the Bible. Do not look at the Israel what you see now. That's not Israel. That Israel what you see, they're fighting over what? Land. And I keep it real. I keep it real. They're fighting over land. And if you keep it real, and if you go towards the word of the Most High, when they left, when Moses leaded people out of Egypt, they're supposed to go to the land of Canaan. And that was like a week ago. And they wind up staying 40 years. Wipe out all that negative generation that have that mentality, the slave mentality, don't want to progress, don't want to do nothing. Oh man, went over there, the people are big, this spot. No, no, no. God don't need people like that. So all that generation die out and left the young men. Young men, different frame, want to go to the next level, eager to learn. Not being settled for the nonsense and propaganda. So God used those people and took them to the promised land, because those people have the mindset. They are warriors. Those are the wilderness babies. They came out, they are warriors. The new generation. We are the new generation, but guess what? We're always going to have people throw monkey wrench in the truth and bend it and confuse people. Because we're not fighting, we're fighting a force, man. People don't understand, man. We fighting a force, guys. So check this out now. So Dan and these people, they are descendant. And these people are disobedient, unruly, worship idols, because Dan left the tribe of Israel from Jacob, have 12 sons. Dan was the fifth. Fifth in the word of God means favor. Favor, that's not mean five. Favor, grace, whatever it is, where you want to put it. But Dan refuse the favor of God and worship idols. And that's why they are considered the lost tribe of Israel. They scatter, bro. They engage with all. That's considered Europe. They have all different ethnic Asian. They have Filipino. They have Thailand. People have Singapore. Taiwan, Indonesia. They're all Asian. They worship gods. They worship pagans. They God worship. They worship snake. They worship rats. They worship all type of propaganda on that side of the world. That's the tribe of Dan, disobedient people. Go check it out, guys. It's 100% facts. I wouldn't come on here and lie to no one. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. So now, when you check the history of Somalia, they have 99.1% it's a Muslim country. Listen, listen. Like I said yesterday on a live the other day, we got to get my channel back up to par, because I haven't been streaming, so we got to get back up to par, guys. So we want people to come in and log in. You know what I mean? We log in and listen, guys. If you want to call in, we have a number to call in, guys. This is the first Yard Chat show that you can call in live and speak your opinion on this, what's going on. We speak about the tribe of Dan. If you enter the Bible and know the biblical history of these people, they are coming from the descent of the lost tribe of Dan, and Dan is a lost tribe that they are expelled. They didn't believe in the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob no more. They don't believe that. They worship idols. Go check it out. Yes, guys. So if you want to call in and share your thoughts, you can call in, guys. I'm going to give you guys a number. You want to call in? You want to call in? You want to call in and leave your thoughts. Number is 718-316-3776. 7144. Call in and leave your thoughts. 718-316-7144. Call in, guys. This is live Yard Chat show. 718-316-7144. Call in and leave your thoughts. What's going on? We're speaking on a biblical term here now. If you know the Bible, what's going on, know what time it is. This is a show for you to call in. 718-316-7144, guys. Call in and leave your thoughts and share your opinion on this, this topic this morning. If you want to call in, guys, free number to call in this morning, 718-316-7144. Call in and leave your opinion because we want to, because what I'm speaking about this morning is about the tribe of Dan, where these people is coming from. They're descended from the tribe of Dan, and the tribe of Dan is descended from the Jacob, but they are outcasts. They left the tribe and worshiping idols. They worship idols, guys. Yeah, you see the women over there, seen their in their outfits. You know what I mean? I don't want no one to get upset or it's to bash. No, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you guys a story, right? I was watching on a platform, and the guy was saying, "Listen, man, I'm going down a road, and I come to an intersection, and I see one guy standing and one guy in a coffin. Who are you going to ask for direction? Who are you going to ask for direction? Listen. Every religion know that Christ said he rose. No other else, no other else religion could claim that. Who? Who could claim that? Who could claim that? Who could claim that, guys? But one and only, the Son of Man. As he say, he rose from the dead. And people, I don't care what anyone say. There's enough evidence and proof that he rose from the dead. But listen, like I said, who are you going to take direction from? Someone that said they are living and someone that's is dead and buried, is in the grave, waiting for their maker. Who are you going to believe? Who are you going to believe? Because, hear this now. According to the word of the Most High, Christ proclaimed and claimed that he's the Son of God and said he's going to rise from the dead, right? No other else religion claim that Buddha raised from the dead, Krishna raised from the dead, Muhammad raised from the dead, everybody, people, there's so many, but only one make that claim. Only one make that claim. So hear this now. The tribe of Dan used to be one of the 12 tribes of Israel, but they left out the tribe of Israel and went outside that and start worshiping idols and became Muslims. But at one point, they were Hebrews. Okay? But with Jacob, 12 son, The Israel, they are Israel. For God changed his name from Jacob to Israel. So what I'm saying is this morning is this. When you look at it history-wise, biblical-wise, these people in Somalia, or whatever you want to call it, if I'm pronouncing it wrong, forgive me. They are descended from the tribe of Dan. These people are disobedient. They worship idols. Keeping it real. Keeping it real. They left the true God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob to go worship idols. The tribe of Dan. That's what they did. The main religion in Somalia is Islam, which cover 99% of the population of being Muslim. And they're saying Muslim is deeply ingrained in the country, society, cultural, political life. So it's embedded. Can't change those people mindset. Those people are it's in their culture and political life. So what that's telling me. The government I run the people, I run the thing. I'm telling you. That's the main that's the main character. That's the main so hear this now. Jacob had 12 sons. Dan was the fifth son of Jacob. Dan left the tribe of Israel, the 12 tribe of Israel. Hear this now. The tribe of Dan was one of the 12 tribe of Israel. Descending from Dan, Jacob, fifth son, known for their strength, military, and all type of other stuff. But also they are responsible for establishing idolatry, worshiping centers, leading to their eventually disappearing as one of the 10 lost tribe of the Assyrian conquest. And hear this now. When hear this, let me read something here. Where is it? Where is it here? Okay, now. He said, Jacob, fifth son was Dan, the first son born to Bilhana, I think that's her name, Rachel, housemaid, who served as Jacob's concubine, making Dan the founder and the figure for the tribe of Dan, known for his cunning like a serpent. Whoa, whoa. And people saying, no, these people from Somalia, they're very ungrateful. Whoa. But they came here and start, doing, fraud. Whoa, people. Do you see? Do you see this how the Bible describe these people that you're looking at? And when the Most High describe people, it's in general. So anyone take it personal. If the shoe fit, let them wear it. If you have forced it on, well, for your business, that. I'm going to read this again. Jacob's fifth son was Dan. The first son born to Bilhana, I think that's her name, excuse me, Rachel, Rachel housemaid, who served as Jacob concubine. So Jacob had, he had concubines, making Dan a founding figure of the tribe of Dan, known for his cunning like a serpent. Wow. So that means these people, they are trickery. Let me tell you something. The Bible cannot lie, man. The Bible describe a nation. It's not going down breaking out or you individual. No, no, no. It's a nation ways. So the Bible go percentage of the nation ways. If it's 51%, that means it's majority. And the Most High is saying these people, 99% are serving for the left, the true and living God, and make up worshiping idols, idolatry. So they left the true and living God to go worship images, idol where they could carry. That's the God they go serve, a worldly God. They went to serve a worldly God. That's why they're the lost tribe, because they scattered all over. They're all over. They went to Europe. They're all over. All of those people that you see now, they're coming from, you see that they're all in Asia. They scatter. They scatter. They scatter abroad, all over. But they engage with different groups and, but they mix. They're still African. Their blood been mixed. And hear this now. Here is the sad part, what's going on in that country now. See, these are the things that they want to keep on hush, hush, hush. But it's my duty as a podcast so they bring out the truth and righteousness and fear and everything. Somalia is a country that there is a lot of, oh my God, there's a word for it, and I cannot pronounce it. But to break it down, there's a lot of incest. That's where it's coming from, the Jew part of their culture. Because what go on is the same thing that Jew practice, first and second cousin. To keep, because they wanted to keep the wealth in their culture. They're doing that as we speak today. So, due to the closeness and cross of blood, there is a lot of kids that born there are mentally trauma, you know, and maybe physically deformed because of the bloodline, because they like to marry the first and second cousin. Same thing in the Jewish culture, religion. They like to marry the first and second cousin. So the blood is too thin, and when there's a lot of. Do you know? Check this out now. The people from that country, look at their head. They have very big foreheads, like almost like their head is deformed, because they are a mixture of a lot of different tribes. Because when in the tribe, in the tribe, the 12 tribe of Jacob, they live a certain way. They had concubines, yes, but then it's all within. in the tribe, not outside the tribe. To they bring people in, like Rachel, Rock. They bring people in the tribe, not within the tribe, so the bloodline won't get mixed. So what? So, but in the tribe of Dan, what they do, because they still practice the culture of the Jewish, Muslim, and concept where they marry the first and second cousin. So the bloodline is very thin. So that didn't happen with the tribe, with the 12 tribe. Because guess what? They brought female in. They didn't take female from within. They brought female in. You know what I'm saying? So the bloodline is separated. But in the case of Dan, they marry within they marry within first and second cousin. That also in the Jewish where they marry the first and second cousin. Called also the tribe of Dan. Also they were at one point Hebrews and changed that. Now blah blah blah. Time passed. Now they renege the faith and start worship idolatry. And the majority of the country right now, 99%, they are Muslim. They are Muslim. So the way the Most High described the tribe of Dan, the people, how they operate, how they flow, overall culture of the people, because they're very into their culture and they into everything else but God. They are into everything else but God. Hear this now. They also for establishing idolatry worship centers lead to their eventual disappearance as one of the 10 lost tribes of the Assyrian conquest, which their story highlighted theme of faith and spiritually decline. That's the most important thing. Spiritual decline. When you turn away from the true and living God, you are not serving God no more. You renege on it. What else entity come there? But there is two forces in this world, positive, negative. So when the tribe of Dan reneged from being one of the 12 tribes of Israel through Jacob 12 son, what happened is their faith declined and they start getting into, they just start getting into all different type of things. And look what they got into. Let me tell you what they got into. What they got into is they got into idolatry. The Most High described them as cunning, like a serpent. So now these are the descendants from the tribe of Dan. Because when Dan left the 12 tribes, they filtered all out. Where did they go? They went out to Europe way. Because Africa is close to Europe. It's not far, excuse me, to Asia, to Asia. Because right now, what separated the Euphrates River from the US from the east? That's separated east from the west. But they had boats. They traveled back in time. So they migrate to different parts and they went to Asia. And they brought the concept of their living in religious way and concept of life. What they brought was all different type of gods: Buddha, Krishna, Gandhi, and all these people worship. I mean, you can't worship people. So, and the Word of God tell you these things going to happen. And a lot of these books, what they do, they think they slick. They get the word from the Bible and twist it and act like it's their words and put it and like, oh, God told me this, God told me that, God told me I need to form another religion for what? Another religion. And yet, the word of God said, all right, this channel for people got heavy heart and heavy stomach that could understand what your chat is speaking. Hear this. Muhammad could not read or write, as they say. He was illiterate, right? So Muhammad had some issues. Muhammad had some mental issues because he said he was hearing voices and all type of things. So he left because they wanted to hurt him. 'Cause I guess he was doing certain things that they didn't appreciate. So he left the community and they chased him and he wound up going to the cave, hid in the cave. And he said, while in the cave, the angel appeared to him. He said it was Gabriel. But yeah, this thing. We're going to get deeper than that. Follow me, people. Press the like button. Share this video. So the angel appeared to him, and Muhammad couldn't read it right. So the angel, in the Quran, it said the angel forced people because he could not read and write. Every time the angel forced, all you got to do, blah, 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 beat him up and all that type of thing. Beat him and all that. So until Muhammad came to the realization that he need to memorize what this so-called angel is telling him to write. Okay. Keep in mind. Be logical. You have a person that is having some psychological issues and claim he went in the mountain and blah, blah, blah. Do you see? Oh my God. Thank you, God. Thank you. Hear this now. Hear the revelation. Here's a revelation. The revelation is this. Who is an imitator? Who is the beguiler? Who is the deceptor? Who is the deceiver? Okay. Moses went up into the mountains and had an encounter with the Most High God and came back. But hear this now. Did we know I didn't study this, but I have a feeling, and I'm going on a limb, that when Moses took the people out of Israel, the 12 tribe was with him in that crowd. So you have those people who you see, The enemy cannot operate if we don't give him information and permission. And one of the quickest way he give people permission, how people give him permission is money. And in this overall case, what is about fraud, right? Money. Money. That's why the most I say money is always the way to corruption because that influence people mind and heart. When you have a lot of money, you start thinking some different, you into a different level of thinking. Subconsciously. But you have to be grounded. That's why it's very important the people who you surround yourself with. And here it is now, how the story add up. Remember I said in early in the show is this that the enemy is not coming from outside, the enemy is coming from the camp. The enemy is already in the camp, people. They spread their corruption, the evil ways, they spread it. How can you come to a country and being ungrateful for the opportunity? And then you get caught in certain type of dealings in certain type of way. Now you want to be ungrateful. All this time you was here, you was being thankful. You see, that's the God they serve. The God of this world going to give everything they ask for. And they could have it for years. They could have it for years, people, for years. Till one day. Till one day, then guess what? The enemy gonna scatter, he gonna run, he gonna leave you. He's gonna laugh at you. Then come back to you with another propaganda plan and you're gonna buy it. And you're gonna go for it because your mindset is on worldly things. You see, a lot of people don't understand, man. This God thing here, it's a mindset, man. This God thing here, we have power, people, our mind. No one could stop you for thinking a positive vibes. No one could stop you for thinking a negative vibe. Everything's up to you. The power's up to you. And the enemy want to distract you and let you think that you don't have the power. People, you have the power. You have the power of life and death is in your tongue. We need to speak positive things out over our life, our kids' life, our surround, our job, everywhere we go. We need to speak because we're going to be living in that environment. So you don't want to go there and let things get out of hand. You don't say nothing. No, we know the way of God. We know the what need to be done, but we have some enemy out there who don't want us to be successful. And that's what I'm saying. You got to be careful who you hang around with. Because guess what? The enemy come to steal, destroy, and kill. And he's not coming from outside. He's already in the camp. And one person told me this, man. He said, listen, man, the one thing I fear is a house enemy. But you don't see it because you're not expecting it. That's why it's very good to have good people around you, man. Good people who's looking out for your interests that want the best for you. You don't want people who are using opportunity to get over you to make money and laugh at you. No, you don't want to surround people with that. So that's all negative vibes. And when you have negative vibes around you, you're working for the devil. You're keeping it real. Or the negative vibes coming to get you. So you have to be careful of people you hang around with, man. Check. You got to do a self. Listen, man. This year already prove what I am telling you. Next year, people need to do a self check. Just start checking it, man. I need to and start separating yourself from some people because some people not, they keep you down. They don't want you to prosper. They keep you down. So you got to leave those people alone. Family, husband, wife. I'm telling you, because if you don't, you're not going to have peace. You're not going to have peace. You're going to live in misery. And if you live in misery, you're going to be accounted how you treat people. You're going to be held accountable. You're going to be held accountable, guys. Everyone going to be held accountable. You know what I mean? It's sad, man, that we live in a world that the Most High say these things going to happen. So people, stay in tune, keep your eyes open, stay alert, stay to the truth. Don't believe in the propaganda. They're teaching a lot of this. Listen, there are so many different teaching of so many different, um, as they say, religion, teaching. This one believe this one believe that, or I don't like this thing over here, so I go over here because they allow this. This religion permit this, and at the end of the day, if they want to say everybody worship the same God, no, I don't think so. I don't believe it. I don't buy it. I don't care if anyone get upset. I don't believe everyone worship the same God. No. So people who worship a rat, that's the same God I'm serving. I don't think so, guys. Get real. Get real. Get real. So so it's a lot of things, man. It's a lot of things behind the Somalia thing. It's a lot of things because they are the descendant of the tribe of Dan, and right now it is what it is. It is. People got it. People don't know what time it is. People do not know what time it is, man. People do not know what time it is. It's as they say, man. We live in the last days, guys. And you know this. The thing about it, man. The thing about this, guys. A lot of people don't understand that a lot of things being fulfilled, and they think it's just it just coincidence. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's just how it is. No, that's not how it is. That's how it's going to be, and things going to happen even worse. It's going to get worse. It's not going to get any better. You know what I mean? Like I said, they waiting for that. They waiting for that main person. They are waiting for that main person. They waiting for that main person to bring his 2 cents in it. And everybody gonna like, wow, we like that. Yeah, we agree. Yes, yes, yes. Good idea. Yeah, fresh ideas. Yes, we want that. And next thing you know, you get conditioned. You're gonna you want a narrow link, make everything easier. You know what I mean? Everybody already have the hand prep already. The hand is prep. People don't understand. That's where it's going to, man. That's where it's going to, guys. It's going to that setup. That one world government setup. That's where everything coming on in that same pot, man. That's what I'm saying. I don't worry about people in different part of the world. They worry about this and that. Listen, everyone going to be on the same page because everyone going to be coming on in that same government, just that one government. Yeah, guys. So how's everyone doing, man? I don't see anyone in the chat, man. A couple of people came in the chat, but no one leave no one left no comment. I mean, I gotta get my views back up, man. I don't know what happened. My channel, like I said, my channel, I haven't been going live like I should, put up video, but thank God. Listen, people, I have some video. Please go watch the videos out there. I put up some videos. I need people to watch videos. We're working, and we're still going strong, guys. You know what I mean? So we just want people to help us out. Continue to watch our videos, support our podcast. I mean, we're gonna get the paddle. I'm gonna reach out to people today and see if we can get this paddle up and running next week. And it said, my daughter hit me up and said, there's snow in up there in Maryland. I said, well. If it's there, it's coming to New York. If it's up there, it's coming down here. I mean, uh, I just thank God that I don't have to lot of shovel this year. For last year, man, I had the two vehicles and digging out two vehicles, two spots. It was, but the good thing about it, if I dig out my spot, it's my spot. No one can take my spot because I pay for the spot. And, in the community, everyone pays. So I have two spots. So, but thank God, this year I could just do one spot. Just dig up my main spot in front of the house. But I have to go to Home Depot and get ice, salt and things like that because it feel like right now. I know it's going to snow. What I could see in the atmosphere is being prepared, is being prepped. But right now, the atmosphere. Let me show you guys the atmosphere. Let me show you guys the atmosphere. See the atmosphere? The atmosphere is getting prepped. Snow. That's snow up there. And people gonna say, "Oh, it's man-made." Our people, I don't know. I don't know if it's man-made or. Well, yeah, I don't get into that. But it's about all that snow up there. Then it's cold. It's freezing up there. Then as soon as it's going to get warmed up. Probably going to go up to like 10 more degrees to about maybe like right now it's 29. It's going to go up to maybe like 39, 40 degrees. That's warm. It's going to start to melt and we're going to get snow. So by now and probably the weekend, man. Today is Friday. I say by maybe who knows tomorrow, maybe into Sunday. You know, might get some snow. Might get some snow, guys. What's going on? What's going on, people on the lot? I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready to not to log off, but we're gonna go. I'm gonna probably go into the in the studio and get it popping up in there. See what's going on, man. I have to people listen, man. The thing is, I see a lot of content created, man, talking about what's going on with President Trump. Um, as they say, kicking these people out of the country. But listen, man. Listen, it's a lot of politics. It's a lot of politics. It's a lot of politics, guys. A lot of things behind a lot of things. You know what I mean? I just believe every reason there's a cause. Every cause there's a reason. That's what I believe. So we will see, man. People, people doing what they want to do, man. But we will see. We will see. We will see how things add up. That's what I look at it. We will see how things go, how things add up at the end of the year and going to the new year. 'Cause we only have like a couple more weeks, man. Another week and a half. It's about 2.5 weeks. You know what I mean? Because today's already the fifth. Like, man, today's the fifth. Wow, it's crazy. So, yeah, yeah, it's getting close, man. But people got to stay on point. People don't understand. I mean, a lot of I also believe in the P Diddy thing, P Diddy case. That's a lot of distraction. I believe also in what's going on with Trump and this Nick and Minaj and there's a lot of distraction, man. But it's, it's a lot of things. People, it's not just America, man. It's everywhere over the world. It's everywhere all over the world. It's not just America. They have issues too, man. They have issue in Jamaica too. You know what I mean? They have issue in Jamaica. They have issue everywhere, guys. Everywhere they have issues. That's just the way it is. That's just the time of the world. That's how the world is going, guys. That's how the world is going, man. It's a lot. It's a lot of distraction. It's a lot of distraction. It's a lot of just a lot of distraction, man. People just gotta stay focused. You know what I mean? Now you really can't really tell people what to do because if you're trying to tell people what to do, they think you're trying to lecture them. But what you do, man, I tell people.
You don't speak to people. You just speak. You speak with the word of God, man. That's how it is. You use the word of God, and let the word of God do its work. As long as you inform people, they have to make the decision. You don't have to worry about trying to convince people. You don't convince no one to do nothing. Everyone have their own conviction and their own what do you call it? Their own thoughts, own belief, your own mind. That's why you're going to be held accountable. Everyone's going to be held accountable, guys. I mean, don't think you think people, say things now. They're not. They think they're getting away with it, but they're gonna be held accountable. I mean, they will. They think they're not, but it will be. It will be. Just trying to clean up this thing here before I get out of this car. Yeah, people. So how's everyone doing this morning, man? We're streaming live, people. It is cold, man. It is cold, people. It is cold. Cold in New York. Very cold. It's 29 degrees. This morning when I dropped off my son, man, it was like 20, had to be about 24, 22 degrees. But still cold, but not as cold as this morning, but yep, 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 people. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on, people. Hold on.
Yes, guys, and we are back. We are back. We are back. Thanks everyone for still hanging on here, guys. Had to make a little transition here, but we are back. We are back live. Yeah. What's going on, people? What is going on? How's everyone doing? Yeah, man. So all the vibe this morning, man. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Welcome to your chat, guys. Welcome to your chat. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, guys. And speak about a lot of different things, man. We speak about what's going on with the Trump, with this people from Somalia getting deported. Listen, man. We already spoke about it earlier, man, where we make the connection where these people are descended from the tribe of Dan. Because remember, Jacob had 12 sons, and Dan, left and they went to go worship idols, the tribe of Dan. So I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. Just have to follow the trail, guys. Biblical trail. Guys, who's in the chat? Tell me where you guys from. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live, guys. Welcome to the live. Tell me where you're from so I could big you up. Happy Friday. Thank you for logging in. Thank you for logging in this morning, man. Give the video a like, share, subscribe to the platform. You know what I mean? Like I said, we're looking forward to for the upcoming year. You know what I mean? Been a long year, been a trying year, but appreciate everyone that's supporting the platform. And today, man, we're speaking on Somalia, man. Somalia people. It's a lot of things going on, man. A lot of things, a lot of distraction. So, you have to stay focused, guys. You have to stay focused. You know what? Let me get into this because I'm gonna go fix my thumbnail. You know what? Let me get into this because my sound is right. Thank you, guys. Just check my sound. That's why sometimes when I come on, man, I have to make sure I check my sound, man, because you never know how the sound gonna turn out. You know what I mean? Because I remember the other day I was on at least like an hour. My sound was on, and no one told me until someone that came on my platform, regular said, no sound. Like what? So I'm going back. I'm reviewing the video deal. I'm like, wow, no sound. But I didn't get the chance to, what I mean, to like edit that video. But I didn't get the chance to. But once I get the chance to, I was able to edit and put it on the regular channel. Like a long term video. You know what I mean? But I didn't get a chance to do that, man. But how's everyone doing this morning, man? Like I said, I appreciate everyone that's supporting the live, man. And it's a journey, man. It's a YouTube journey, guys. It's a journey that continuing on, continue the thing, guys. Continue the thing. And also, man, we gotta speak about also the P. Diddy. That's another situation that the Sean Combs, the P. Diddy situation. That's another, people speaking about that. But guys, this is what I want to speak about too, man. Man, listen, check this. This is what I want to speak about. This. 'Cause I was shocked. I was shocked when I see people. I don't know if you could see, but this is Janet Jackson. No, this is what's the other one? She is so skinny, man. I'm like, oh my god. I forgot her name, man. Oh god, I forgot her name. And I should have did a better picture than that. But I'm like, what? She looked like she's a ghost. Then I'm looking at this picture. I said, what? Then I'm like, then I'm looking at this picture. I'm like, what in the world is going on in these pictures here? Like, look at this one. It's like she completely lost so much weight. Like a lot of people start asking questions. Like, what's going on here? Why they look like they're on some type of, I want to say like they on a different planet. Like they're not in touch with reality. Like they're out there. They're like Lulu, Lulu. They're out in space. Like they haven't eaten in like 10 years. I don't understand how this lifestyle, people say this lifestyle is healthy. They look like two vampires. I'm serious. It's like she's so fragile, so pale. I don't know, man. That's fame. That's beauty. That's you have to go to that level of, I don't know, guys. I don't know. What do you guys think? This is beauty. This is the new wave of beauty. This will represent beauty for a woman. I don't know, man. I don't know. We as a we as a culture, I think we lost it. I think we just lost it. We out there, man. We are out there. So this what it come to. This what society probably looking up to. Say this is beautiful. So all the the young girls out there, the little girls, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, growing up, and they look at this. Oh, this is what I want to be like this. Come on. You see, this is the influence that people think they're doing good and call this good. What's so good about these two? Look like they been locked up in a room for like a year and haven't been fed properly, given one meal a day, and they came out and they're looking like this because, man. And these pictures is not recent. They're recent, but they look more they look more devastating. The other picture. I wish I I wasn't prepared to do this like this, but I should I had more pictures, but it's crazy how these people say this is normal, this is acceptable, this is what the public like, this is attractive. I listen, all you see, it just I don't know, man. People just look I just look at things different, man. I just don't understand how then we have I think I don't know if man, I can't see that picture. I should have had a better picture than that. I forgot her name, man. Who anyone in the chat? Remember one of the Jackson? It's not Janet. It's not. I forgot her name. But she looked like, God, she looked bad, man. People should look like wet. She's 50 pounds. That's how skinny she is. Wet, she's about 50 pounds. So I don't know what these people find in looking, but you know what it is it what it is. It's a Hollywood mindset. What you see these people doing because they are into young girls. So all of these older people now trying to keep up like they're young and it's impossible. You cannot, you know what I mean? You gotta act your age and you gotta, like she I forgot her name, man. Anyone know her name? Welcome to the live, guys. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. I forgot her name. It's not a clear picture, but
people, she look bad. She need help. She need, I don't know what she need, but she don't look good at all, man. I forgot her name. Anyone in the chat? It's not a good picture, you know what I mean? A full picture, but it's one of the Jackson, the sister. I forgot her name, but she looked bad, man. She looks so bad. People soaking wet. She's around 50 pounds to 60 pounds. She looked like she just a broomstick. The broomstick. She looked like a broomstick, and it's a damn shame. Damn shame. Thank you for the like. I forgot her name, man. But people, she look bad. She look very bad. And I wish I had a clip. I forgot her name. I don't understand how these people get themselves. And you know what? What happened to the people around these people that to let them know? Listen, man, you messing up. What are you doing? This is a no. We can't do this. No. That's the problem. You have people around these people. They don't tell these people what they're doing. They don't tell these people what that. Listen, they need to change their ways. What you're doing is wrong. They don't tell these people. So these people continue this type of behavior. Continue it until finally, it is what it is. I wish I had enough. And like these two here, this would scare me here with these two. This was scary. This I don't know what type of relationship this is. I don't know what it is, but these two they play in the cast with Wicked. I don't know, man. She played a wicked witch, and she's I don't know, people. I don't know, man. There's definitely something weird going on there, but I don't know what you know. Something's weird behind the scene there, guys. You know what I mean? They look like two sticks. To be honest, I'm serious because they are thin, very thin. Concerns out there, a lot of concerns out there that this is not a normal look, but people think it is because it's Hollywood promoting this. Oh yeah, it's good. What is the damage you're doing to the long term of people watching this, especially to the younger kids? That's the problem. It's the kids that will pay for it. The younger generation will pay for it, and they're going to inherit this type of behavior and said it's okay. This type of action, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's all right. And you have a community that's moralless, don't have no morals. That's what they call it, entertainment. That's what they call it, entertainment. Who they entertaining? The world. Only a few get on that stage, man. And when people give you the opportunity to have that stage where you influence you influence people because some of these people have millions of followers, hundreds of thousands of followers, and they influence a lot of people, especially through social media. They have that power, guys. Who gave them that power? Hollywood. Who you think giving them all those followers? If you have this big time company following, pushing you, everybody want to follow you because they want to see what the big time companies all over. They want to see. So you get all these people that are following you all over the world. He could, so what happened to P. Diddy followers? Last time I checked, he had millions of followers. What happened to they're just gone? So he's saying all those followers that P. Diddy had, they wasn't real, they were fake, they was bots, they was bought. They came with the company fake, everything fake, it's not real.
Yeah, what happened to it? You know, these people, ever since they started doing that movie, they start moving different, acting different, talking different, um, body language different, overall body appearance completely different. It's like they're possessed. It's not just me. A lot of people speak about these two, but I don't know, man. It's like they're playing a part and they're playing to the T. They're playing it very well. It is what it is, guys. 11:39, guys. Streaming live from New York. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Yeah, guys. So, yeah, man. Welcome to the live, guys. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Checking my sound, make sure everything is right. Check my sound again because last time I said I was on here for an hour, man. For an hour, guys. I was on here for an hour thinking that everything was doing good. The live, and when I'm on here for like an hour, there was no sound. Till one of my followers came on, one of my subscribers, said, no sound. Like, what? And wow. So all them people that came in, bouncing, couldn't inform and say, yo, chat, no, there was no sound. And all I had was do just I forgot that I had it on mute. And when I came back, I just went right into the live, started talking. I forgot to press it on mute. So it's like 45 minutes of and I can never get that back because there was no audio. So, but I did realize that I put it on audio, but then I did maybe like another 40 minutes. Yeah, something like to, not to make up, but, just to explain what happened. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is, guys. It is, but I find this to be weird. I don't know, man. I just find this to be a weird. These two here, two actors. I don't even know their name. I forgot their name, but it- people know who they are. Just their picture alone, people know who they are. But just weird, man. That relationship is weird. It's very weird. I don't know what. I mean, I'm getting the vibe, a lot of things, but it's just, I don't know, man. It's like they completely changed their overall vibes, and just the overall attitude, behavior, how they look, how they dress, how they speak, how they carry themselves, how they move in general is kind of grimy now. And that's the vibes I'm getting. It's kind of grimy. Yep. That's the vibes I'm getting, guys. Also, guys, we do have a call-in number, and you call in. We have a number. You can call in, leave your opinion. I mean, I gave the number before, but this is our first show that we're doing a live call-in that you could call in, express your opinion. But what I mean, anybody want to call in, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. This today's show is Friday. Thank God it's Friday. We made it. Thank God for waking us up this morning, this afternoon. Wherever you are in the world, guys, wherever you are in the world, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Yeah, man, good morning. Listen, man, a lot of people, listen, people don't understand it's a blessing to wake up. That's why people say, what I mean, oh, I don't believe in God. These people, they're lying to you. They are lying to you to be in with the people's, oh, that's cool, you don't believe. And the first name they call on when something happens to them, oh God, why they let that? Why, oh God. Why?
If you don't believe in if you don't believe in that, if you don't believe that there's someone more advanced, there's someone that created us, why must you, if trouble comes, the first thing you do say, "Oh God," you call on Him? Why? If you don't believe in Him, why are you calling His name then? Then they would give you all type of, oh, it's just a natural word. Nah, stop it. See, these people, they the one that give mixed messages to people. It's when it convenient them, it's all right. Enemy, they don't care. But as soon as you go against them, they have all the problem in the world. Everyone going about all the problem all of a sudden. That's how it is, man. But in this society, everyone is entitled to think what they want to think, feel out. If they feel being like this, if they feel like they're this, they identify like this, whatever it is. Some people say, hear this now. Some people say Donald Trump just want to take back. They say, make America great, but let's bring back morals. You know? Which era? You going back in the 60s, 70s, or 80s? Or you going back what era? What era? What era? Going back, make America great again, what era? Because if we're talking during the Great Depression in the 20s, right? The crash market, well, it was bad for blacks. It was bad. Remember, we couldn't vote, doing nothing, nothing, nothing. And if you're talking about, it's coming up in the 20s, 30s, 40s, then in the 50s, that's when, but, hmm, hmm, it's not easy. It's not easy, man. And what happened? People want to make their own rules, their own guideline. That's the problem. People don't like, see, that's the thing, that's why I have a religion. That's why I don't have no religion. Religion is corrupt, lead you astray, divide you, make you think that you better than everybody else, that your religion better than everybody. That's everybody thing. When you speak to them, they big up their religion, they blah 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 blah, blah, trying to sell you a game. It's a game. Now, from what I'm hearing, they have pastors that go to church, no, go to seminar school and they teach you how to preach. And all that crap. So now, when you have people that are compromised, what do you think is going to happen to the word of God? It's not going to go forth. It's going to go forth, but it's not going to go effective. These people already make their deal. These people make their deal and sign their deal. So they got to keep their part of the deal. And you see, anytime they are reneging on the deal or pushing back, they give you a little warning sign. Hey, let's all give you a little warning sign. Listen, you need to straighten out. You need to straighten out. And this make a thing too. Check this out. This make a thing who run things. Hear this. In the P. Diddy case, right? The FBI didn't get a lot of information, but we're watching 50 Cent documentary. Like, what the hell is this? Where and how and who and when and what? All the five W's or whatever, right? How did it? And the FBI of the United States didn't. Are they saying they didn't do their job correctly? Is that? I don't know, man. Hmm, I don't know. Something's not right, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Hmm, it's crazy. It's crazy. Crazy, guys. Crazy. And you know what's I find so crazy too? How P Diddy's in prison and people taking pictures. I don't know, man. It's a lot of corruption. The media is corrupt as well. I can't see you breaking the law to. I don't know. You're breaking the law to get pictures and come on social media, even though you do whatever. This is crazy. This is crazy. Crazy what these people are doing. But guess what? The law, it's like a joke these days, guys. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Yes, I'm back, guys. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. What's going on, guys? Eating some yogurt here. Yes, guys. So how's everything going, man? It's a slow night, man. Like I said, guys, I'm trying to get my live back up and kicking. You know what I mean, I was on some setback on my lives. Used to get more people in the live, but due to my mom passed a couple weeks ago, I'm trying to get back up to the groove of doing live. So we just hold a vibe this afternoon, this morning. It's 11:54 in New York, streaming live. It's cold, man. People, I dropped my kids off to school this morning. My son, it was very cold, it was like 24 degrees. Right now it's 29 degrees. Very cold outside. The wind is, thank God it's not the wind chill is not as active, but it's still cold, man. You out there, you need to move. You can't be out there at standstill because it's very, 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 very cold. hmm Yes, guys. Thank you for coming in. Trying to get back. So we spoke about, what I mean, we spoke about a lot of things this morning, man. Spoke about a lot of things this morning. So you guys got to go back and rewatch the live. So right now we're just holding vibes. And I think, I appreciate everyone that support the platform, man. Like I said, we on our way to 2,000 subscribers. We have like 3 weeks left, you know, back, in this year. So, what I mean, we're just hoping people, help us out to reach our goal, to reach 2,000 subscribers. Right now, I think we are 1,900. I think we are 1,941. I think 40. Yeah. So far, we good, guys. And even if we don't make that, we're still gonna, it's still gonna be our goal to make it. We're just gonna keep going until we accomplish it. It just, yeah. So I don't know if this is a trend. I don't know if this is a trend for people. I forgot Michael Jackson's sister, man. It's not Janet, the other one. She looked so. Oh my God, people. She looked bad. She looked very bad. She looked very, very, very bad, guys. She's like bone and stick. You know what I mean? Bone and stick, guys. Bone and stick. Like a bone and stick. Bone and stick, man. She is very bad. I don't know. I have a picture, but I can't really. This is. I mean, I should have split and bring it, but guys, you could see her right there, guys. The arm, right arm, on your in the camera. People, she looked very, very thin. She looked very fragile. She looked like if the wind blows, she gone. She looked like if somebody just touch her, she would drop. Her face all synced in. I don't know. And these people think this is beauty. I don't understand how these people come on social media. Man, she probably need help, man. She probably has some eating disorder. Forgot her name. Totally forgot her name. I don't remember her name, but I think she have an eating disorder. I mean, she looked bad. Um, Janet, you have Reba Jackson. Keep forgetting her name. I don't want to Google it. It's gonna come. It's gonna come to thought. Wow, but and it's quiet too. I didn't hear Janet say anything about it, but I forgot her name. Anyone know her name in the chat? I forgot her name, man. And it's right there by and I can't remember her name. And I was supposed to do like a some different pictures, but I didn't get the chance to do it. And You know, I didn't get a chance to do it, man. But she looked bad, man. She looked like she's starving. She looked like wet. She weighed about 6 pounds or less than that. And I don't know, man. I don't know. This is and they want to say that's beauty. They want to say this is beauty for her, looking like skin and bones. If she falls, she can't get up by herself because she would just fall apart. She would break bones because she's so brittle and fragile, man. Look at her arms. Look at her legs. And I wish I had a whole picture to show you guys. You'd be like, oh my God. People, she turned to the side, it's like a broom. She would look like a broom. Mm. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if people, when you have money, you have so much you don't know what to do with it that you just start. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know, people. The Jackson family, man, it was like a curse. Hmm. You know, all joke aside, it's like they open doors, man. They open doors. People open doors, and you have to close them. And even if you close them, guess what? It's what came through the door. You don't know. And I guarantee you, whatever came through the door, they don't want to go back. So the Hollywood man, it's all that their family, they had, I don't know, man. We heard story over the years, Michael. You know, I don't know, man. I don't know, guys. You know, you can't dead man tell no tale, you know. Dead man tell no tale. A lot of allegation over the years. It is what it is. It is what it is. Who's in the chat? Tell me where you're from so I can shout you out, big you up. You be the first person in the chat. Listen, like I said, man, the chat is slow because I haven't been active. You know what I mean? About 2.5 weeks ago, you know what I mean? 'Cause my mom passed and a lot of things, you know. And now, you know, now I'm trying to get back in the groove, trying to get back to live, get back everybody back in. So everybody that used to join y'all chat, all of a sudden, so what y'all trying to go live no more? They, you know. So now they're gonna see that I'm back on live. So YouTube will tell it and they will come back on because I used to get a lot of views in these lives. So I don't know what happened. I know what happened, but you know, you just gotta build it back up. And it's gonna start with this video. So when you come in, tell me where you're from, what state, give you a shout out. If you're from out of the country, out of New York, leave your comment. You guys seen the title, right? You guys seen the title? I need to fix it because I rushed this coming on today. Not rush it, but hmm yes, guys. A lot of stuff going on in the world people don't want to speak about, but what are you guys doing this afternoon? Yep. Where you guys? Where you guys coming from? Tell me, tell me where you guys coming from so I can shout you out. I see a couple people in the chat. Tell me where you from. Good afternoon. Tell me where you guys. I already speak about a lot about what I was going to speak about before. I already done that. Just it's coming out just right now. Just holding the vibe, speaking about what's going on in Hollywood. What I mean, especially people. This is a weird situation here with these two. So if you'd like to share your opinion on that, you could call in 718 718 361 Call in and leave your opinion and and your views. But today's the first show I'm doing this, but many shows. But also we're still working on the panel for people to come on. So that should be on probably next week. You should get that. Hopefully before things are behind. Everything is behind because like I said, my mom passed, so we laid the rest about 2.5, 3 weeks ago. So now we're back, back into doing shows up and running. So we tell everybody come back on and support us. That's it. You know what I mean? That's how you gotta start listening. Like they say, Rome wasn't built in one day, right? All right. Rome was not built in one day. Everything take time over the period of take a little bit of time, but it's okay. I mean, you know what I mean? Yeah, guys. How's one? So guys. What do you think about this? This is crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Well, I thought I had we spoke about it already, but I'm not going to get back into it. Mm-hmm. Yep. I found this relationship to be weird. It's just weird. Weird. Overall, it's just weird. Weird, weird, weird. It's just a weird overall. It's just a weird, I don't know. We know, I know, but something is not right. I know something is not right. And when it comes down to these things, I think it has to do with spiritually, it's not right. Something is not right. When I look at these two, it's just a vibe they're giving off. Be aware. Be aware. That's the vibe. Be aware. That's the vibe these two give off. Be aware. They're not telling you be aware of, but they're just telling you be aware. Because they will pull you in. They will pull you in And once you're in their web, you don't know what's going on. Or you're gonna be manipulated. You're just gonna be, oh man, overwhelmed. Oh man, things are nice. And meanwhile, they're planning for you. This is very protective of her. I don't know why. Something's not right. But my sheep know my voice. It's a very tricky, it's a very tricky situation this is, because a lot of people will support it. Yeah, yeah, it's good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's looking out for her. No, no. It's more than that. The entity have them, I mean, they have to play the character. And don't you know these people, the character they're playing, it never stop, even off set. It's their life, it's their character, because they sign a contract. They sign a contract. So that's the character for life. And right now, this is the big as you say, wicked, you know, the Broadway, whatever. This is the thing that got them out there. Now they're famous, they're rich. They receive what they want. At what cost? How long you think this gonna last? How long you think? You see, these people, right? They have a time frame that they have to be. They say famous, rich. They have a time frame. They have a time frame where they have to, you know, they have a time frame where they have to perform at their best, at their peak. And right now, they're both sacrifice. And it's obvious. People think, oh, people, oh yeah, podcasts will come on. Like I said, I come on here and I know what these people do. They sacrifice themselves for fame. Cause look at them. You could see the change. And you can't tell me this is a part just for Hollywood. No. You can't tell me this is just a part for Hollywood. This is deeper than Hollywood. So when you have people who, when people in Hollywood now, certain things happen, they say, wait a minute, yeah, but what happened? What happened? Listen, they signed a deal. Is good. It's a good deal. And people don't understand. They want the best contract. And don't you know the person who give them that contract want a good contract too as well? Look how they operate in public. Look how they're moving, their body language. That's normal. That's not for not. This is normal for people to be like this. See, who are we fooling? See, we need to be real with ourselves. See, we know Hollywood is not real. And we really spoke about what we earlier about, Somalia and all that. That's another. You guys got to go back and watch it, because that we make the connection. Not to change what I'm speaking about right now. Give people some update information in the chat. We speak about Somalia earlier, about where these people are the descendant of the tribe of Dan. Yeah, descendant of the tribe of Dan. Yeah. Yeah, descendant from the tribe of Dan. And the tribe of Dan, to give people a rundown, The tribe of Dan left the 12 tribe of Israel, Jacob. Remember Jacob, the 12 sons, whatever, the 12 tribe people, remember that? Dan left. Dan, they left and to go worship, they go do adultery, idolatry. That's what they go worship idols. They do everything. And those people there, like I was saying, some these because we explained earlier, right? These are the Somalians, right? They are descended from Dan, and they are the descendant where they do not worship the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. 99% of this country is Muslim under the leadership of they are, remember what I'm saying, they are descendant from Dan. Dan left the tribe, the 12 tribe of Israel, to go do their propaganda and all this nonsense and wickedness. They also were one time under, they practice, being Jewish, Hebrew. They practiced that because they were under that, but they left the teaching. Dan is the fifth son of Jacob, and five is the number of favor. Favor. He spoke, but guess what? His power, that, or what God blessed him when he used it for wickedness. Then when you look back and say, wait a minute here, they always, and I keep telling people, don't look for the enemy outside the camp. The enemy's inside the camp. I remember one time this person told me, this was like about 15 years ago. He told me, he said, listen, YARDCHAT. Well, not YARDCHAT back then. He said, listen, the one thing I'm afraid of is a house enemy. Because a house enemy, you don't see it, you don't know, it just happened. But it's good when you surround yourself with good people who are looking out for you, who want the best for you. Because when the house enemy come, you don't know. But you have to have people in your corner to discern certain things, to look out. People who want you to be successful, don't bad mind you, want the wicked for you, they're planning for you, they want the downfall, who you think you is, all of that. You don't want those people. You want to leave those people alone. See, I believe when you hang around people negatively, you become part of that, because guess what? It rubs off. You go into an environment and you think you're strong enough to fight it, but you're not. Without God, you can't fight people. And that's the thing. So Dan left the true God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob and went to be, and 99% of that country, they are Muslim. People say, oh, YARDCHAT, where you shooting bullets. But no, I'm just telling people, just be realistic and think about religions. Think about it. Okay. So, like I said, 99% of the country Muslim, right? So the other 1%, I'm saying maybe they're Christian. Maybe they're Christian, but they're not Muslim, they're Christian. So, they corrupt. It's a corrupt nation, put it that way. Because they worship idols. I mean, it's not everybody worship the same God. It's impossible. Because I know in certain places of the world, people worship cows, white rats, um, just crazy. I don't know. I'm not worshiping no cow. I'm not. See, and that's why the word of God always come back to be true. Because the word of God say they're gonna start worshiping the creatures than the creator. And look what's going on now. Then someone told me a story. He said, listen, man, if you're going down a street and you come into a four-way stop, and when you come to the four-way stop, you see two individuals there. He said, but one is standing up alive and want to give you the direction. He said, the other one is dead in the grave. Who you going to go to? Who you going to get direction for? So he's making the suggestion about Christ because Christ is the only prophet, as some people want to put him as a prophet. Yeah, he was the only prophet. Yes, he's a prophet too. He's a messenger. He's a preacher. He's an evangelist. He's everything. He's all in all. If you want to put it that way. Hmm. Telling you guys. He's the only one claimed. Everybody else didn't claim that. So it must be a reason why he claimed that and nobody else could off or did. Because I'm sure if they could have, they would have done it, but they couldn't. But one man claim. See, this is what put away the scholar, for fossily whatever for fala Jesus, I can't even say the word, philosophers, and that's what separate. Because guess what? When you come down to religious belief, I don't fight anyone. I'm not going to have a contest prove which God blah, blah, blah. You must know. That's a good thing. I don't worry about my God because I don't worry about my God because I know I'm the God that gave me life. The God that said, "Yo, Wesley, your chat. You want to hear something, Wesley? Before you was in your mother womb, I know you. So that makes you say, wait a minute here. You what? So where I'm coming from? So before I was in my mother womb, a sperm, an egg, embryo, whatever you want to call, blah 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 blah. Blah. You say even before that. Wow. So you're trying to tell me I should not acknowledge that person who could do that and create me and gave me life and said, listen, man, then you're gonna become a living soul. Who? Which other else prophet claimed that? Muhammad didn't know. Krishna, no. Buddha, no. Who other else claimed to do that? That's what I'm saying. I'm not putting religion over religion. I'm just saying who claimed to do that. The truth is, I'm not wasting. If you think I'm wasting time, keep it moving, skipping. I'm just getting practical and direct. Who claimed that? Christ did. So that's what the guy said, man. I'm going down a street, come to a four-way stop. I come to the intersection. I see two person there, two individual. One is standing alive, and the other one is buried in a coffin. Who are you going to ask to get a direction for? I rest my case. And that's what he said when it come down to not a Christian, but a disciple of Christ. See, that's the difference. See, this is the difference that churches is lying to the people, not telling the truth. Go out and make disciples. People use that word Christian loosely too much. You have Orthodox Jews are Christian. You have Baptist, Jehovah's Witness. Everybody claim to be Christian. That word using loosely. I'm a Christian, this, I'm a Christian, that. But when you check the vibes behind it, no one is rocking in the same vibes or on the same channel. Why? Because everybody is when it comes to religion in this world, it's a lot of confusion. And hear this now. Hear what my God tell me. Listen, I am not the author of confusion. And people, you got to take heed. Anytime you come to a situation, there's a lot of things going on. You don't know what's going on. It's confusion. You need to take a step back and say, God, I know you're not the God of confusion. I need for you to just show me what's going on. And I guarantee you, that's how God works, man. So stop going to church and asking people to show God to you. Stop going to ask the pastor to pray for you. Laying hand every Sunday you going to church. Oh God, pastor, pray for me. I got this back pain. I need money. I need this. I need that. Stop doing that, because these people need to go pray for them damn self too as well, because they are the most distracted and hypocrites they are. Know the word of God for yourself and stop following these people. Because just like these people, they didn't like the way of righteousness and the way of life. They prefer to leave peace and go into confusion. Look how many different groups of Christian in Christianity. Look how many different groups in Muslim in religion. Oh, I'm not like them. Oh, I'm not Taliban. I'm not that. But you honor that same umbrella. See, people don't understand. That's how God judge people. He look at the overall people. Everyone. Majority goes with God. That's what he told Moses, Abraham. Who is there? Who's worthy? See, that's the thing. People don't, and another thing what people don't want to do, right? People don't want to take accountability. You know, these people who say they don't believe in God, they want people who believe the same propaganda to be on the same side so they could push it, be more stronger. See how the enemy work? The enemy have to work in pairs. But in his I could say organization, right? In his company, nothing but chaos, because everybody fighting for power. That's how demons it. Everybody fighting to be authority and have power. You know what I mean? Look at all those animals. They're not animals. Stop it. You see, look at all those animals. So you calling what God create animal. See, we're gonna get on that too. You see? Not even though these people are coming from a background from a tribe of Dan, which reneged the true living God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and go worship idols, idolatry, and all them things, set up statues and all them things. That's those are ancestors of that. Even though but those are the lost tribes. Dan is considered one of the lost tribes because they left the true way of God, statue, and righteousness to go worship idols. And majority of that country, 99% Muslim. So I'm just putting information out there. So if I say, oh, you all just throwing stones. No, it's information. It's facts. So give the video a like, guys. Can we go up to 10 like, guys? We have over 42 people in the line. Thank you for coming on. But can we get some likes, guys? Come on now. Put the video so video hit the algorithm, guys. Come on. I don't want to beg, but keeping it real. Look at those animals. So you calling what God create animal. So are you an animal? See, you see, people love to throw stone, but when they turn around and put it back on you, you don't like it. So would you want somebody call your daughter, your wife, your husband, whatever it is, an animal? So why would you call next human being an animal? They are human beings regardless. Even though America want to kick these people out the country, they are still human beings. So stop putting a race over God creation, because guess what? And that's the problem we have now, where people want to be worshiped. And that's the problem. People want to be worshiped. People want to be worshipped and say they are God, and they don't want to believe in God because technology is so far advanced that people are going to believe that there is no God. So for you to come up here and say, look at all those animals, you know, it is a disgrace. It's a reflection of how you feel about you, your inner you. So if I were you, I will apologize. You should apologize. So there is no way you should call the next human being that God created by look at those animals. Not once I went to that extreme to call anyone out their name, an animal or whatever. No. Why would I do that? Those are God created them. I didn't make them. But here you go. Want to be different. Want to come in the chat and be different. And you see, this is how the enemy use people. See, for him to say that, right? Do you know how many and how many people probably seen that and probably be affected? How many people in the chat? 44 people in the chat seen that. Like, you don't know how that's going to affect someone in the chat. You don't know. But for you to come in here and talk some crap. You see, the enemy, he go around, man. He go around rampant. No one care what they gotta say. Why? So you think it's people from outside going to destroy this country? We're doing a beautiful job destroying this country from inside out. You read it. You read it. You read the story of Gideon. Go search the camp. Go search the camp. Hey guys, thank you for coming in, man. Big up, big up, big up. Thank you for coming into the live. Listen, guys, we have over 46 people in the live, and we need some likes. We only have 3 likes, guys. I'm asking people press the like button for the video going to algorithm. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, guys. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, share. You know what I mean? It's a very nice podcast channel. We speak about all different topics, man. Nothing, you know. And we do have another channel called Yard Chat MMA. We speak about MMA. We have 26 subscribers. You know, if anyone would like MMA, subscribe to that platform. And also, our goal on this platform also is to reach 2,000 subscribers. So we're asking people that who's on the platform today to help us out. Subscribe to the platform to help us reach our goal of 2,000 subscribers before the year is up. And even if we don't make that, guys, we still will make it. But we're just asking people, since a lot of people's in the chat today, to help us reach our goal. But I'm just here today, just trying to make some sense to this because when you have a nation that turn away from the true God and go worship idols, what you think is going to happen is called destruction. And right now in Somalia, there's a lot of it's bad, it's bad, it's bad. You know, and we know the fraud and all type of stuff. It's a mess. It's a mess. However you look at it, it's a mess for everyone. See, and these are the things that the Most High look at. See, when you look at the earth, see, this is how people get misled and fooled. This is how the enemy fool us. You know what the enemy said? Oh, your chat. It's not happening in New York. It's in Russia. It's in Ukraine. It's in Israel. It's way in Australia, France. It's not. Yeah, but when God look at the world, He look at the world as a whole and judge the whole world. Doesn't matter where you're coming from. And that's what people don't understand. Oh, I didn't do those things over there. No, but you are part of a whole world. So therefore, if the whole world is wicked, if it's 51%, that mean majority of the world is wicked. And if we look at the world now and balance out on where it's at, the scale, where it's tipping hard, guys. It's tipping. Because right now, the only thing I believe that hold on to is the grace of God keeping this planet together. 'Cause we have some people who are truthful and praying to God, still on their watchtower, still holding their fort on the watchtower, still holding, like in Habakkuk, I think. Book of Amos said the watchtower. They're still holding it, man. So that's the light that's still there. But the way things are going right now, the light in this country is getting very dim because I believe ICE will be the police that will police the world. I believe that's where they're going, where they don't have no jurisdiction to go anywhere in the world to get you. And if you leave the country, they could go and get you because it's federal, it's government, and that's where they're going. And I believe they're coming up with a new system. It's just to implement it. They're ready, you know. And I believe Neuralink have a lot to do with it, where they're gonna, Jamaica too. Listen, every, God, man, to speak about the last days and listen, if you don't believe me, go ask the AIs. See, people will take Chat GPT and Golf and all these AI information over a person that who have the spirit, the living God that put in me, that's tell us these things gonna happen, and we know these things way before AI came into play, that these things will happen. So who you gonna believe? Keep it like that. So I'm telling people, man, it's not gonna make America great again. How you gonna make it great again where America did some wicked deeds, grieved the spirit of the Most High? Do we see what we're doing in California? Do we see what we see? We are so quick to point at everybody else filth and refuse to look in the mirror in our backyard and say, wait a minute here. We making laws that going against God. You can't get no worse than that. And hear this now. The people who live outside the Western, right, the Western hemisphere in America, right, live outside America. That whoever live, we here in the Western part of the world, whoever live like in the Middle East and all them other places, especially the continent of Africa, somewhere in Europe, some of them compromise. They look at America and say, "Wow, the standard and the morality and the morals of life. Wow." That's why TikTok, the Chinese, they give us the mind. They give us the other rhythm that destroy our mind, and the other rhythm that they have for their kids is off the charts. You have kids that go to preschool learn about AI already. Wow, people, China, they are very smart people, but you got listen. You ever hear this? You're too smart for your own good. They are too smart for their own good because they are the one that bring technology. Everybody's but Chinese. When it comes to technology, they are thinkers. They just think of. The Bible speak of them. They call it shittim people. Shittim. Back, you got to go into Revelation. Back, not Revelation. You got to Old Testament. Come on now. I'm telling you, every culture is there. They're there. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. The Bible, you have. That's what I'm saying. You have to read other books because the Bible, not say it's incomplete, but there's other books will give you more clarification what written in the Bible, because the Bible just give you bits and pieces. Blah blah blah. But that's why people, record history. But I am telling you guys, people don't understand. Oh, you mean what happened after the flood? 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 What do you mean what happened after the flood? Some people stay their ass in Africa, and some people want to migrate. Someone had to stay in Africa, but some people say, "Man, I'm going to Europe. I'm going to the cold. I'm going to the cold place." Huh? Are you prepared for that? You're leaving a continent that's hot, and you're going to travel to go to a place that the climate is cold. Hmm. Let me tell you something. That is where you get The Chinese, because Dan, that tribe is very mixed. Check the history, they're mixed. Because when Dan left the covenant of God, the pureness, the righteousness didn't go with him. You're on your own. You are on your own, Dan. So Dan start dipping, dabbing all type of stuff. Because like I said, they start making iron. They do all of that, guys. And who was underneath that same vibes? Cain. Tubal Cain, generation of Cain. They iron. So where did he get that technology from? It had to pass down from generation to generation. People see. People don't understand when you study the Bible. It's common sense. It's not no. Oh my God. Oh, this common sense. Let the grace of the Most High guide you in truth. Don't you believe before they pick up the Quran they wash their hands? Don't you believe when you pick up the Bible you don't have to see? God, people don't see. People don't understand. The- What Christ came to do is to expose the work of the enemy to give you to see what the enemy is bamboozle and put over your eye. He exposed him. If you look at the enemy, all he do is an imitator. Moses went up in the mountain to get the Ten Commandments. Muhammad went into the cave, the mountain. He said, who is right? Let me tell you something, people. There is a time and a place where people are going to have to put down the childish propaganda and behavior and listen to the truth. Listen, everyone know the truth. These religious leaders, they know the truth. Where do you think, which three religions are the closest? Jewish, Christian, and Muslim. The tribe of Dan left the tribe, 12 son of Jacob. He left, he abandoned it, he gave up his post. And hear this now, he saw everything, he witnessed the things that Christ did. Not back then, but he witnessed what his father went through. See, that's what I'm saying. When you look at it, Christ, the anointed one, that's what it means, the anointed one. He's different from Muhammad, from Buddha, from Krishna, from whoever, because he's the only one claim that he's going to raise from the dead, and every other else prophet did not. So Who report you're gonna believe? And his report is still giving off the good report today. However you look at it, he's giving you the report. And the sad thing about it, when you look at, okay, let me tell you when, oh my God, the Dan spirit is the Antichrist spirit because it's against the true and living God. He denied because he wanted to be called Christ. Don't you know that's the same spirit that happened in heaven when there was a spiritual war in heaven between the enemy of God, Lucifer, the dragon, the serpent, going against Gabriel, Michael, and all the other archangels that stand forth? See, this what the church need to be telling the people. People need a refresh of the victory that we have. We have the victory, but people don't realize that. So the enemy, so what he do, if he keep you away from the truth, you don't know the victory that you have victory. Christ is the only one said that he's the Son of Man, he was raised from the dead, and so far throughout the 6,000 years that man been on this planet that's serving God, everything is written. You only need to go read Matthew 24:25, Revelation 13-18, Daniel, the minor prophets. That's what's up. You think these churches telling you that? You think they're going to take, you think, see, the thing is, if you don't have knowledge and arm yourself, how are you going to know? See, people think, oh, God's going to protect me. God going to protect you after you have the knowledge of him, how to protect you. Keep relying on your pastor. Oh, I got to have to my pastor pray for me. Or I got to tell my pastor this. And your pastor have to be held accountable for his damn sin as well, his deed. But his the more hotter level of concern because he took an oath and said he would lead God people the right way. And let me tell you something, God, oh my God. Listen, listen, everything is written in the Bible for our example, as Paul said. And the word of God said in the Old Testament, I think in the Old Testament and the New Testament, he said, woe unto the pastor that scatter the sheep. Let me tell you something. Some of the pastors scatter the people for gain, for money, for propaganda, for compromise. They scatter the people and don't tell the people the truth. And what's going to happen is, a lot of people going to perish because they don't have the knowledge of because the pastor is not hold himself accountable. So all of these pastors usually come down here, Pastor Jamel Bryan, the fake Jake, the Olstein, and all of these people pop off, and all of these people, they are all misleading the people down the wrong way. You have a church for all these years, and where's the deliverance of the people? Yeah, deliverance straight to the bank in their pocket. So those people that are coming from the Dan tribe, they are evil people. They love to worship money. Pagan, they love to worship anything except the true and living God because they left the tribe Dan to go worship idols, idolatry, and all them stuff. Everything you see what's going on, that's what they love. And that's the spirit that's here. That spirit is a spirit against God, the antichrist spirit. And that's the spirit that God is coming back and he's gonna have to go put that spirit at rest because that's the one that lying and deceiving the world. So Christ's gonna have to God when God comes back, he's gonna have to put it. He's gonna have to put it to rest. He's gonna have to say, "Listen, enough is enough. Enough is enough." enough is enough. Enough is enough. So that's what's up, people. So you don't come in here and say, these people are animals. You don't say that. You don't call nobody no animal. You come in here, these people, you calling someone an animal. And then you the one probably the animal. You the one an animal, come in here talking your crap. People like your guys, don't show no respect to no one. You come in here, you talk, you hide behind these social media platforms. You come in here, you talk. Some of your, oh, I don't believe in God, just to be entertained. You want to be entertained. You don't believe in God. If you don't believe in God, that's not my problem. That's your problem. I really don't care if you don't believe in God at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, I got to care about myself. Not even my kids. I got, in that point, because I can't save no one. Everyone have to save themselves. See, people don't want to hear stuff like that, and that's what needs to be told. That's what people need to hear. You have to save yourself. You the one have to call out to God. You have to have that relationship with God yourself. Ain't no mom, ain't no dad, ain't no grandma, ain't no pastor. Confession, ain't no praying to Mary, beads, and all that. Ain't nothing gonna do nothing. You come in this world by yourself, you're gonna leave by yourself, and you gotta hold account for what you've done, what you have done. Not what you have done. And I have to be held accountable for my sin as well. And you're gonna be held accountable. People don't want to hear these things. People want to hear the good things. But God love me. Hey, God love me. Well, no, no, no. God don't love what you're doing. God hate what you're doing because you do not want to be corrected and want to be walking truth. You want to walk in nonsense propaganda, or I go to church every Sunday, or I give my tithes. That's all a game. You think God care about money? Do you think God care about money? God don't care about money. But we want to use that to have over people in control. You have this pastor whining, the lady come up with $1,200, and oh lady, you didn't listen to me. All I said is it's $1,000 plus $1,000. You're not listening. God is not. How you know God is not? Now these people want to speak for God. See, these are the things that people need to be taught and look out for, because it's the older people that will get hurt because they don't know. And the younger generation, they don't want to hear nothing about God. Don't okay. You hear what the Most High said this generation is? This is the generation of vipers. Do you know what a viper is, guy? A viper? Do you know what a viper is? Go study what a viper is. And that's harsh. So give the video a like, guys. How's everyone doing? No one care what they say. You don't care what they say. So do you think they care what you say? So this is a back and forth battle. So my question is, if this is gonna be a battle, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? I tell you who's gonna win. The enemy is winning because the enemy is using both parties. See? Uh, I love when people say, oh, people love to point the finger, and when and people say, listen, you point the finger at me, look what you're doing. They don't like that. You see, people don't like that. I know a lot of people in this country, they like to be right all the time. And when they need to be corrected, they don't know how to handle it. They get mad, they get attitude, all type of nonsense. But here's this what. Hear this what. Beside of all of that, and what we're speaking about now, right? Is it going to make any difference? No. And here the reality is, you could get mad. You don't want to hear it. You don't have to press a like button. You could just sit in here for like an hour, sitting here. All these people sitting here, listen to what I'm saying, and hear this now. There's not going to be no excuse for anyone. Listen, even if you haven't heard it, today's your first day. You heard it. See, let me tell you something. The enemy's always at work, but listen, the enemy only hinder you. He cannot stop you. He hinder you. He frustrates you. You get upset. All of that. But what I'm saying is, he cannot stop the truth. And the truth is this: he's deceiving everyone. The Most High said, when you look at the last days, well, he told them, said, listen, show us when will these things take place. He said, listen, you don't need to go find when. I'm not telling you guys. You don't need to go. See, this is the thing. If I sit here and tell you everything, no, you don't need to go, because there's going to be a time you're not going to be able to hear it no more. You're not the word going to be gone, man. So I'm telling people, you need to arm yourself up with the word of God, because that's ain't nothing going to save you. Because when they put in that system, which is here, when they said the mark is here, Wesley, what you want to do? Do you want to take the mark? Because I believe what's going to happen, they know everyone in this country, and they're going to give you a date and a time for you to go get the mark. It's going to present itself to you, but you have to be willingly accept it. It cannot force on you. It cannot be okie doke. The only way you could get it is less if you don't have knowledge of it. And everyone will have knowledge of God. However you take it with God, that's up to you. But you could never say you never heard it. So that's what's up. That's where it's going to come to the point where the word of God is going to be taken out. The dictionary, we all know libraries, everything's going to be taken out. And now they're going to come to the point where they finally want, because guess what? The B system, you are a number in the system. So everyone have a number. So if you were given a date and so, you got to come January 25th, 2027. And if you don't show up to get it, you are an outcast. You are a rebel. You are against them. So now they know who you are, your picture, now you're going to be underground. Now you going to be in that, as they say, some tribulation, some survival, rich or poor, can't buy or sell. So all these rich people, to keep their custom of way of life, they might get it. They're going to get it. Because they want the expensive food, they want the clothes, they want the wine, they want the luxury plane, they want everything. Some of them building bunkers, no. Some of them building bunkers, hear this now. Hear how the enemy lied to them. I hear the word of God. So who are you going to believe now? Because the word of God said in Revelation that these people going to go underneath the ground, and the rock going to say to them, no, you need to get out of here. I need a place to hide myself. So in the last days. So hear this now. They think going under the bunker is going to save them, but guess what? They're going to be exposed because the rock's going to probably move, and they're going to be exposed. So you see, and the Bible predicted that. And now you see people building bunkers, the Warren Buffett, all of them, the Eli Musk, the Rick Ross, the what's his name? The guy that for X, what's his name? For the Bloom, whatever, not Bloomberg, the other one, he's rich, Zuckerberg, all of them. Okay? They're building bunkers. In Hawaii, they're all building bunkers. They're building bunkers because they know you see, okay. So the entity that they are serving is warning them and telling them, listen, something is coming, prepare yourself, build bunkers, hear this. Rick Ross. Jesus. God help that man. Blind, ignorant, going nowhere fast. He's building a bunker that could have his plane His cars underneath the ground and his strip. Ah, they're trying to hide, but they can't hide. You see, that's showing you they know something's about to go down. They know. Listen, people, scientists know there's something in the heavens is coming, but they just don't know what it is. They said it like something is coming, like they just don't know. And hear this now. And I don't find this to be any coincidence. According to the word of God in Revelation, according to the word of God, he said there's gonna be a new heaven and new earth. And according to the word of God, it's coming down. Some people say, they're going to be World War III, because the Bible does speak on, a lot of stuff about, like lights from space, like it's going to be like a Star Wars. There's gonna be a new earth and new heaven, because the earth have to be purified. And when you purify something, it's fire. Fire. We all know man, they cannot destroy the planet, but they could destroy the atmosphere. Livable. They can do that. They can't destroy the planet, people. They could destroy the planet resources for people to live on it. They could destroy that, and they're doing a good job. They could destroy that. We know China have nuclear. Listen, they all have. Listen, and it doesn't matter who go first or second. Whoever go first and second, it's done. It's over. It's over. There's no third. There is no third. So that's why when it comes down to nuclear weapon, these people trying to bully other people, don't let nobody. You cannot bully no one no more. No country is being bullied no more, guys. Because people have technology, they don't care. Oh, and what? Or you gonna destroy? So we do it too, and that's what's gonna get America in trouble. America gonna be in trouble, and people gonna laugh at America. Oh, Babylon, the great Babylon had fallen. Hmm. It's happening now, guys. A lot of things is happening now. A lot of prophets fulfilled, man. A lot of things going out there that people don't think is real. It's going down. It's going down. Your guys wait till next year, 26. Oh my God. Woof. It's crazy. It's gonna be crazy. But listen, do I have any new subscribers? Did anyone subscribe to the platform? Let me know, guys. Did you subscribe? Any new subscriber? Let me know. Who's in the chat, guys? Let me know if you haven't subscribed. Please subscribe. We want to go up to 2,000 subscribers. So we on our way. And where you guys from? Anyone from New York? Let me know so I can pick you up, guys. Out of state, out of the country, let me know. Welcome to the line. Welcome to the line. Welcome to the line, man. You know what I mean? I don't like this person that let a comment. Look at these animals. You don't call no one animals. How dare you? I had to get into that guy. I should have put that guy in timeout. Talking about these animals. How dare you? Calling someone an animal. Should be you should be shaming yourself, calling someone animal. You don't even know these people. You're calling someone animal. These people deserve to be. You need to be dealt with, man. You need to be dealt with. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, guys. So what's going on, people? What's going on, man? What's going on, guys? What's going on? Who's in the chat, guys? I only listen. I've been on for almost what? God, I've been on for a little bit, and I only have two people leave a comment. I only have 4 likes. Something's not right, guys. I don't know. You know what I mean? Are your guys real, or you're going to engage in the platform, or what you guys doing? Because you guys, it seemed like you guys here hanging out, but your guys not getting involved. Nobody saying anything. Now somebody give us a like. See, these are things we have to like pull out of people. And come on, guys, you know how these things go. You know, people come on here, we holding the vibes, talk. You might as well press if you're in here for 30 seconds, then we might as well press a video. You might as well press a like video. Because if you're in here hanging out and you like the conversation, what's going on? Hello, good morning. Hello, how are you? Good morning, good afternoon. It's 12. It's 11:05. Excuse me, it's 105. 105. You from North Carolina? Wow. Aaron Williams from North Carolina. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. If this is your first time coming on, make sure it's your first time. Thank you. Welcome. And thank you for the like. Welcome to the live. I'm streaming from New York, all the way from Sinai. It's cold. It's 25 degrees today. It was 24, 25 degrees this morning. When I came back home this morning, it was 29 degrees. First time? All right, welcome, welcome. Welcome, Aaron Williams, to the live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure you subscribe, man. It's a good platform. We do commentary. I call this reality platform. Reality. I speak about things that nobody want to touch or speak about. So many things. Oh, you have family in Long Island? Oh man, big up Long Island. Long Island. Long Island. Wow. Long Island. Wow. That's whoa. It's not too far from New York, Long Island. Welcome. Thank you. Welcome to the live, man. Kings Park. Wow. Whoa. All right. Welcome, man. Welcome. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe. Like I said, we're working on to get a 2,000 subscribers for our platform, but you know what I mean, it's all good. You know what I mean? We've been on for a while. We cover so many things this morning, morning into the afternoon. We spoke about things going in Somalia. We speak about that. These people we did biblical history. These people are the descendant from the tribe of Dan, and it's these people are disobedient. They worship idols. They just that's the see when God judged people, He look at the nation of the people. Yeah, Nigeria. You from Nigeria? Good. Oh, you from Nigeria? Oh, Nigeria, my brother. How are you? Ah, you guys make some good jello rice, man. I had some the other day. Yeah, I had some the other day. Yeah, I had some the other day, man. Guys, can we get up to 10 likes? Can we get up to 10 likes? I think when I go up to 10 likes, I think I'm gonna be off. I've been on for wow, I gotta pick up my son, man. When we get up to 10 likes, I think that's it. A lot of people, oh, you feel for the Christian there, for the 1%, yeah, because the country is 99% is Muslim. So it's 1% maybe Christian or I say Christian. I doubt it. Catholic, but I say Christian. I say the 1% probably Christian and couple. I don't know. Maybe out of that 1%, I mean, couple scatter Catholic. But it's mostly Muslim and Christian, I believe. And 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 I know in that country the Christian don't have a lot of say, so they have to be very careful. They got to do a lot of things underground. They can't really because it's a Muslim dominating country. And man, I really get into that about. I already said about what I have to say about that. You know what I mean? I hope no one take the truth in love because if you can't take the truth in love and when somebody tell you some propaganda you're gonna believe it, then you all screwed up. Take the truth in love, man. Take the truth in love, and that's the problem right now. I don't know if I could say this because, and it's a God and it's true. Biblical is a God and it's true, right? What's going on in Israel, right? What's going on over that part of the world? According to the Bible and history, that people change the name of the country to their name, to change it. And The problem that people have, they have beef with God. And when you have a problem with God, but they take it out everybody else. What about Somalia? Uh, yeah, like I said, they take it out with God. So they're mad at God. So they don't want to speak to God. So they speak to the person that you could say, um, I won't say next God, but the next person that, oh yeah, you believe in God, yeah, but they take out the frustration in you. So instead of them questioning God and get answers, and the things they already know the answer, and the Bible told us the answer, because the reason why God told them to give up the land because they were worshiping, they were idol worshipers. Even though Abraham left the land of Iran, that's where Abraham, because Abraham parents, they was idol worshipers. So God told Abraham, come out from among them. And Abraham left. Okay? The Antichrist spirit always there. So that's the problem. And they're fighting over land that the Most High, at one point they used to live there, but due to their not worshiping the true God, worshiping idols, God gave the people who came out of Egypt the land of milk and honey, and that was Canaan. Who was there? The Philistines. They're changing them to the Palestine, but it's the Philistine, David and Goliath. Remember, people? Come on now, it's history. This is this what people can't see. They fight the Palestine or mad at God because God gave the land to the people came out of Egypt. Do we remember Caleb and Joshua? Moses sent messenger, go check out the land over there, see what's going on. Man, them people over there, and people over there giants, man. We can't mess with those people, that big people. Those are Philistines. Those are the Palestines. Don't let them change the name. It's the Philistine, David, Goliath. Those was fighting against God. Those are descending from Dan because they dislike the true and living God because they left the tribe of Jacob, Dan, to go worship idols. Those represent the Muslim people. Am I lying? No, it's the God honest truth. The Philistine had the land first, but just because they disobeyed God, the war is with God, not with Israel. Because Israel represents God, because God changed Jacob's name to Israel, the true Israel. And the war started against spiritual Israel. What you see, Israel, that's not Israel. And that's the problem where the devil had to create his own state of Israel to imitate God. You understand what I'm saying? That's what he's doing. So now, when they went over there, they beat the Philistines, and they have to leave their own land because they worship idols. Not my words, God words. Check it. Go check facts, people. I'm not lying. I am not lying. Go check facts. I studied Bible history, I studied all the history. I trust me. They fight over land. You ever ask the Philistine why they lost the land? See, that's the problem. Everybody going to tell you history, but they're not going to tell the biblical history why they lost the land because they did not worship a true and living God. They worship idols, and that's the beef till this day. That's the beef. They need to repent and go back to the true and living God, but they refuse and form their own religion. That's what Dan did. Form his own religion. That's the God honest truth. Yeah, it's all trickery. It's trickery. Do you know what? All right, hold on. 1 second here. I got it. You're making me. You're making me go back into stuff that I spoke about, but it's all good. Okay, you said trickery. Right, hear this now. Check this out. Check this out. Hear this now. This what the Most High. Okay, hear this now. Jacob, the Jacob, fifth son was Dan. The first son born to Bilhan, that's and Rachel the Rachel the house the handmaid, who served as Jacob concubine, making Dan a founder figure of the tribe of Dan, known for his cunning like serpent. Dan, that's Dan. The tribe of Dan was one of the tribe of Israel, descending from Dan, Jacob, fifth son, known for their strength, military powers, and role as judges like Samson, but also for establishing idolatry, worship centers, leading to their own disappearance as one of the 10 lost tribe after the Assyrian conquest, with their story highlighted theme of faith and spiritual decline, because they left the faith of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the true God. So they left it to go worship idols. That's Dan, and that was from Jacob. So that's see that is where the tribe, these people that's descended from them. Though that's the antichrist spirit. They're going against everything of God. That's the antichrist spirit. If you get that, you're doomed because you're not repent. That means you deny there's a God. And the things with these people, the devil know there's a God, but yet think he can win, denying it. So this is what this type of entity do to people. It give them false promise, false hope, false win, falls everything. He's an imitator. He cannot give you nothing. The only thing he could give you is death. Do you think Enoch went straight to heaven without dying? As the Bible says, yeah, he got caught up. I believe he went up. It's crazy, man. It's a lot of things out there, guys. A lot of things out there people don't know that we think we just, just living, it's a spiritual warfare. And let me tell you something. What the study I'm doing now, and I've been studying what I've been coming up against, man. Let me tell you something, people. Let me tell you something. I know the truth. And whatever these people put out there, I'm going to dissect it. I'm going to look at it. I am not quick to take no bait. Cause we live in the last days. We live in the last days, where the word of the Most High says you have to try the spirit if it's from God or not. We've seen people say, "Oh, people, September 23rd, people going out in the woods calling and talking about Christ is coming back." And God said all that is written in the word. He said people are going to say Christ is in the wilderness. People are going to go. See, prophecy fulfilled. So how can you go against the word of God and it's true? It is so crazy that the word of God said even the elect, oh my God, the elect, the elect. So that's telling you, people, we need to listen, man. I don't scare people, but we know this world's not going to last forever. Things happening, new rules. Like I said, I believe ICE going to be the new world police of the United States. And I believe, they're going to get the system in. I believe everybody going to be a number. I believe it's going to take place. It's not going to happen now. We're being processed. We're being prepped. And one day, boom, they say, oh my God. All we're waiting for right now is that person. And like I said, the house enemy, the son of perdition is no one coming from outside. It's someone here. And I believe that person born already during the 9/11 pandemic. I believe that person is probably about 5, 6 years old now. And that person born probably in the year 2020. That's my belief. Same time the pandemic, I think that person was born. So that person is about 5 years old. And 5 years old, right now, I believe this is the right time for whatever system is coming in. He be at the age to go into the future. He's young, so he's going to take it to the next 30, 40 years. Yeah. Yeah, 50 years. Yeah. I'm telling you guys, he's already born. I believe that person was born during the pandemic because it have to be in the same. 'Cause he's an imitation. So he's pretending to be the light. So whatever he's gonna do, he's pretending to be everything like Christ. So he's gonna imitate everything. So you have to be careful. And that's why a lot of people are gonna be deceived. Not now, in the future, because people are gonna say, "Oh yeah, he's good, yeah, yeah." And then he's gonna make this treaty, and in the middle of that, he's gonna break and say, "See, boom." Then he's gonna say, then he's gonna force people either take this mark of the beast or you don't get nothing or chop your head off. That's how it's going to be. People think it's a joke, but I believe the government know. The government know exactly what's going on. They know, guys. The government know. Trust me, the government know. Contraction of tribulation. Yeah, it's going to be a lot, man. Guys, thank you for joining me. Listen, guys, did you subscribe? Who subscribed to the platform? Anyone in the chat subscribe? If you subscribe, thank you. I need subscribers to go up to 2,000. You know what I mean? I'm about to log off, guys. Appreciate it. Thank everyone for coming in. Hopefully we back up to streaming it up to our par. Thank you. I think we back. Like I said, my mom passed a couple weeks ago, and we lay her to rest. So we had to put everything on hold, and the podcast took a little bit
a little bit of hit. You know what I mean? Took a little bit of hit on the podcast. So everybody know who I am. So I'm not behind the scene. But you everybody know. Listen, even if I don't come on these podcasts, everybody know who I am. Or you just gotta go to my podcast. You can see who I am, my face. It's not like I'm behind the scene. Just today I was just, talking and I want to show the good picture. Yeah, thank you. She lived a long time, still hurt, man. Still hurt. Still hurt. Still hurt. So also today, today was our first show that people called in live. Nobody called in, but no, I'm not gonna give a number now. But I did say it throughout the podcast. It was a long, long show. I think we're over 2 hours now going on. This is the longest I ever streamed. Um, I'm not. I don't answer that. What kind of question is that? Nah, old enough. Old enough. Yeah, old enough. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. We're around that part of the time, around that part of the town. Yeah. All right, man. I appreciate everyone. Listen, um, yeah. So now we're back into. I feel that we're back into our live stream groove because I think I don't know how many. Oh wow. Let me just check and see how many views we have. Let me switch my channel. I have I have the podcast channel and I have the Yard Chat channel. Um, yeah. We're doing pretty good, man. Let me just see behind the scene here. What's going on here? Yeah, allow. We have some subscribers. I hope we do. You know what I mean? Because for a minute there we were struggling. Not so struggling, but like I said, when you took time off from YouTube algorithm and you don't get back into it, 48 hours. If you don't, you gotta go. It's like to get it up and running again. But we had a good conversation. We had a good conversation earlier. I mean, I'm you know what I mean. So we just holding the vibes now, and just want to see behind the scene how many views we have. Because last time I checked, we had a lot of views. So that means YouTube is bringing me back into the system. So right now we got 1,242 views. That's good. You know what I mean? Thank you. You know what I mean? 7 likes. Hope we get up to 10 likes. Can we get up to 10 likes? And I'm off. And it's a 1:26 in the afternoon, Eastern Time, New York. Very cold in New York. Very cold. I think it's about 26 degrees. Very cold, man. But we had a good conversation today, man. I appreciate everyone that came on today. I appreciate it. I feel more comfortable now because the last couple of days I was getting no views. The YouTube wasn't pushing but I get back in it, put up some videos, some content, get back in the rhythm, and hopefully now I'm gonna go push forward because I need to bust open this 4,000 watch hour. We are close, but we should have did it, but that couple weeks I like delay a week and a half, 2 weeks. It was like over 2 days, 3 days. They really hit my channel, but it's all good. Spread the light, that man. Spread the light. That's what it's all about. Spread the light. Spread the light. So listen, guys, can we get up to 10 likes? Can we get up to 10 likes? I see 8 people in the chat and we have 7 likes. So we just need 3 out of that 8 to press, and we have 7 likes. The 10 likes. Yeah, guys. So yeah, man. So we have 2 minutes left. We're gonna get off at exactly 1:30. It's 2:27 or 2:28. We're gonna get off. So if you're just coming in, if you want to give us a like before you get off the video, before the video come to an end, the stream, so we could just the video hit the algorithm. The more likes the video get, it's better for the algorithm. YouTube will push the video out more. You know what I mean? So that means the algorithm is the people. So thank everyone thank for the 102,000 1,252 views. Thank you. All right, guys, we have 10 people in the chat. Who gonna give us a like? Who gonna give us a like? You lead me to still waters. Yes. Who gonna give your chat the 8 like? Come on, guys. Press the like button so we get 2 or 3 more likes, so we get 10 likes on the video, and we appreciate it. I haven't seen Tasha on these live, man. What's going on, Tasha? Are you in the chat? What's going on? I know she's going through some issues.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, guys, man. Yeah, see that picture back there? Guys, see this hat? I bought this hat last year, about 2 years ago, probably. One love. Let's get together and feel alright. Ba, 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 bum. Mm, 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 mm. Let's, Guys, I need also before I go, please, before I go, guys, I need you guys to go on my platform and watch a video. There's a video there with Angie, barbershop underscore sneaker rule. Please go check it out. And other video there, man. Please go check out video that I put for the last couple of days. New content video. I also going to put up some video today, guys. I have some good video to put up today. I think I'm just going to later on, and I'll probably go back live later again. And I mean today, I'm working the weekend, so it's going to be rough, man. But I will still put up content. But between now and next week, watch for the paddle. We're gonna have about 4 to 5 people on. We're gonna use StreamYard, so we're gonna have a little show. So please join us next week. I think we're gonna and also join me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on YouTube. You know you're on YouTube and Facebook. Follow me on all the platforms, guys. If you want, follow me on Instagram. Everything is there. But appreciate everyone. If you're first time, welcome to the line. Welcome to the line. My name is Wesley, host of Your Chat, guys. This little it's a platform, commentary platform, so check it out. It's new. So help us on this journey, guys. Thank you for joining me. And I'm out, guys. Enough love. All right.